Bitcoin part 10. All right, so this is market cipher. This is my script of reference to determine or to make that helps me make my let's say technical analysis or basic overview of what's happening with an asset. Let's say Bitcoin is the asset that we're talking about. So what's happening with Bitcoin part 10, and I'm on the weekly time frame, 1 week. So you could see that on the weekly time frame is a very summarized time frame. The higher the time frame, the more summarized the price actions are. The lower the time frame, the more expanded the price actions are. So it's like every candle is a representation of a time frame. You already know that. So let's see the very curvature of money flow from this side. On the weekly time frame, you realize that money was exiting. This is just a typical market cipher for you. It gives you just simple insights. You have to know money first to understand the direction of an asset, and you also have to know momentum to understand the direction. So you realize that money was falling from the side till it entered the negative territories. It was falling, then it enters the negative territories. You understand? So it was positive here and it was negative there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like money has left the assets. And let's see the direction of momentum also. Direction of momentum started from sorry. Okay, so direction of momentum started from this side. Oh, sorry. Okay, momentum started from this side and it's now here. So it's like momentum moved from the overbought regions, came down as usual, came down into the negative, try heading up, then we printed a red dot and came down again. A red dot is a bearish indicator, so we were trying to go up with these green dots, but we couldn't go into the positive territories, came back into the negative territories. So what am I seeing right now here? If we are in the negatives with regards to our most influential oscillators, they are all in the negative, so we are bearish. As obviously we are bearish. So I'm looking at a cross over here, and let's say a green dot. Then if it starts surging up here, then I could see signs of a bullish uptrend. And let's see, money flow will also be heading here. Will be signs of a good let's say of an uptrend. So then we are bearish for now. Money is in the negative and momentum is also in the negative. So it's like the force is in the negative and our liquid is also in the negative. VWAP is also struggling. RSIs are also showing signs of bearishness. So it's like overall of our four oscillators, we are showing signs of bearish movement. Our four oscillators are showing signs of bearish movement. And what is happening what is happening with Bitcoin? It's still bearish. You can realize that Bitcoin has been struggling up between 20 to 23, 20 to like we're still bearish. So market cipher is showing us the bearishness here. We've crossed the oversold territories, which is a good sign. And the last time we crossed on the weekly time frame was this time. Yes, that like around December 23rd, 2019 on the weekly time frame I'm referring to. I'm referring to the weekly time frame. So it's like if we've crossed on the weekly time frame in June 22nd, let's see if there are signs of an uptrend. The past is not the same as the future, but sometimes we can also infer from the past to make our judgment. There's nothing wrong with it. So when we crossed here, we went up, came down, and again, boom. You understand? So it's like, well, these are good times. The same thing happened. Money left the asset, came here, then went to in the positive. So momentum also crossed the oversold, then also went up. This is a weekly time frame, so this is more or less like a more detailed, significant time frame. So the same thing is probably happening here. Money was declining, started declining, entered into the negatives, and now we are seeing signs of an uptrend. again, like I said, the part is not the same as the future, but we can infer from the past. There is nothing wrong with it. We're just doing basic technical analysis. We're just trying to determine the very direction of an asset. Using a weekly time frame, I could have used any other time frame, but a weekly time frame is, like I said, is a summarized time frame, and you can infer from the past to make your judgment. So it helps. Doesn't mean that it's going to happen like it did the last time, but I'm saying there's a tendency of it repeating patterns. No, it's normal. It can, it could not also as well. But again, once we've crossed this oversold territories, you know, let's see. Let's hope for the best, and let's see what happens. And so that, of course, this is part 10 of what's happening with Bitcoin. Nothing more special, nothing new, but again, just the same old bearish movement. But Market Cypher again gives us that insight, helps us understand or have an overview of all the direction of an asset, so that we can either invest or trade. And if you're new to this channel, you can like, subscribe, and share. The script that I'm using is Market Cypher. You can check under the link in the description below. And if you want to understand much more about Market Cypher, well, you can go to the videos. If you still cannot, well, I do have a course. It's in the pipeline. I always say it's in the pipeline. I don't want to say it anymore, but when it's ready, I'll probably share it. I do tweak along the line. Do tweak it along the line. So kindly like, share, subscribe, and let's take this channel to the next level. And if you're new to trading, I'm Sarah Dupa, a former Market Cypher server moderator and also a former consultant as well. And if you want to understand how Market Cypher works and make most of your trades possible, I'm the guy for you. I'm here to serve our mutual interests and bring the very best out of everyone in terms of trading and simplify trading. Market Cypher is not a script I'm trying to sell to you guys. Market Cypher is one of the scripts that works, one of the scripts that gives us insight, one of the scripts that shows us what's really happening. Let's say what's really happening in an asset in terms of its direction. Also, Market Cypher is like, if I had 10 phones or 10 smartphones to use, I'll probably pick the Market Cypher phone. That's what I'm trying to say. So we have several scripts that performs differently. Market Cypher stands out. I've tried many scripts, free ones, and some were paid. Some really didn't deliver their work. Market Cypher stands so amongst all the other ones I've tried out. Again, this is just a simple video on what's happening with Bitcoin. Not really nothing special here. So until then, people, like, share, subscribe, comment, leave, and try and take this channel to the next level. So until then, have a nice time, people. Peace.